TKO have responded to the allegations about Vince McMahon from yesterday. They have put out a statement, and an associate of Vince McMahon has branded all of these allegations as lies. Now, before we get into all of that, I covered a bit of this last night, but I didn't go into too much detail because I was in a massive rush. I had to get a small video out quick just to explain a little bit of it and my thoughts of it. Now, there was a lot that I missed, which is my fault for rushing into this. But Vince McMahon allegedly has used this woman as a sex object of sorts and has done allegedly horrible, nasty things. Things that I wouldn't even dream of thinking of. Now, excuse me, Vince, in March 2020, McMahon began sharing sexually explicit photographs and videos of Grant with other men, including other WWE executives, and a former UFC heavyweight champion with whom WWE was actively trying to sign to a new contract. According to the suit, in a May 2020 encounter, McMahon defected on her head during a threesome, the suit said. Oh, defecated, sorry, that is my poor grammar. So, he defecated on her head. This is why I missed it yesterday, because I thought it said defected. I thought that meant something else, but it's defecated. And if you don't know, that means he took a huge shit on this woman, allegedly. Now, the other things with Brock Lesnar are apparently that Vince gave Brock Lesnar her phone number so Brock Lesnar could contact her, and Brock Lesnar did apparently contact her and asked her for a video of her pissing, to which Brock responded to this video calling her a bitch, and Brock set up a play date which he could not attend because he was snowed in. Now, I didn't realise Brock was this deep in. I thought Vince was just trying to get him some pictures to say, oh, look at these, you must resign. But Brock is apparently actively being involved in this. So I don't think we're going to be seeing Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. I don't think we're going to be seeing Brock Lesnar versus Gunther anytime soon. But a lot of these allegations, and there's text messages, there's all sorts of stuff in this really nasty, dirty, deviant shit. And it does sound like something Vince McMahon would do. However, we don't know. We wasn't there. We have to wait and see what the outcome is of the court case before we can go, As much as we want to lay into Vince, for all we know, he could be innocent. He could. I don't think he is. I think he's guilty, but we don't know that. Now, if Vince is guilty, then he needs to go to jail. I don't know why this isn't a criminal case. I don't know why there's no police involvement, but there isn't. But this man needs to go to jail. This man needs to leave TKO, WWE, and Endeavour. But we're going to get into that right now. Endeavour have put out a statement. A spokesperson for TKO Group Holdings has said in a statement, Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. While this matter predates our TKO executives team tenure at the company, we take Miss Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally. Now, that's how you sort this out as a company, rather than saying we have a great We had a great show tonight. We had a great pay-per-view. Our ratings have been great. I don't want to comment on that. I just want to say how great everything is, because everything's great. We are the safest company in all of pro wrestling, and everything is just great. That's not how you handle this sort of thing. This is how you handle this sort of thing. Tony, learn to be a professional businessman. But this video is not about Tony Khan. Now, a spokesperson for Vince McMahon has issued the following statement. This lawsuit is replete with lies, which means full of lies, obscene made-up instances that never occurred, and a vindictive distortion of the truth. He will vigorously defend himself. That being Vince McMahon. Now, I don't know how Vince is going to get out of this. He is Vince McMahon. He's untouchable. He's unstoppable. He is inevitable. He is the Thanos of professional wrestling. You can't get rid of him. He always wins. But I don't know how he's going to get out of this one. I mean, I don't understand, because all of this is occurring now because he didn't pay all of the hush money. He paid $1 million and didn't carry on paying. He was supposed to pay $3 million. I don't know. If all he had to do was pay, and I'm not sticking up for him, all he had to do was pay the extra $2 million, which is pocket change to him. It's nothing. And all of this would have been gone. But Vince decided for some reason not to do that, and now WWE are in a huge mess, so close to the Royal Rumble, so close to WrestleMania, and there's always something that comes out right before the Royal Rumble. Last year, right before the Royal Rumble, we heard that Vince McMahon pushed his way back into the company. Everyone, including me, was panicking, and now here we are again, right before the Royal Rumble. Some stupid Vince McMahon news, and here we are all panicking right before the Royal Rumble. Is this going to harm WWE? I don't know. I hope not, because WWE is the last form of entertainment I truly have, and I do not want it to go away. But however serious this gets, we could be looking at something like that. I don't want that to happen. I hope that doesn't happen, but there is a possibility, and we all need to think about that possibility of something really bad happening to the company itself. If Vince is guilty, TKO needs to somehow get rid of him. That's going to be a hard job for them, because he's a massive shareholder. He's got tons of stock, and I can imagine there's something in a contract somewhere stating that they can't get rid of him. I can imagine there is that. So it's going to be very hard for them to get rid of him. I think what they've done with him right now is the best they can do, because right now he's nothing more than a shareholder that is part of the board, but I don't think he even sits in the board meetings. I think he's just part of it, but doesn't actually have any say power or do anything to be able to have any influence on the company, UFC or WWE. So, well, as time goes on, we'll find out, but I'm expecting to wake up in the next few days to a video or a tweet or something. Vince McMahon gone from TKO, gone from WWE. Because that's what happened last time. I woke up on a Friday morning. I was about to move house. I woke up, I picked my phone up, and I saw Vince McMahon retired. And that shocked me. I was about to move house and everything, and shit was going down. So maybe that happens this time, I don't know. But if Vince is innocent, we do know that there was a consensual relationship between them. That is what we do know. That is the only information we know. If Vince is innocent, which I don't think he is, but if he is, then this woman needs to be held accountable for lies and trying to bring down a company and trying to harm a fan base and harm the product that those fans are trying to enjoy, especially this close to the Royal Rumble. Let me know what you all think. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at TheCrossman25. Thanks for putting up with my ugly ass face for 10 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.